I'm sitting here on this beautiful September afternoon. It's hot. We're getting ready to go into fall and then the winter. And I'm just thinking about a lot of things that students have come up to me lately and just asking for advice about not having a sense of purpose or feeling bad about their life, without direction, sad, distant from family and friends and even the dojo. And then I think about different ways that I learned to communicate and get off my chest when I was feeling down. And I also think about my teachers and the teachings I've been to and advice that they've given me. There are several things that we can do if we're feeling without purpose in life. And one of the things I've learned to do is actually write a list of things that I love to do. So that might be reading or hiking or spending time with family or spending time with pets or training at the dojo, rock climbing, whatever you think of. Write a list down of things that you really enjoy doing, things that make you feel alive and alert and full of energy. And I write that little list down and I keep it. I make copies of it and I keep it in different areas. Sometimes it's in my car, it might be on the nightstand by bed, it might be at work, on your computer screen. It's different than goals that you might write. These are things that actually make me happy. And what I try to do is look at that list every day and see if I'm doing those things. So say I like to run or jog and I haven't been running in 3 weeks, I look at that list and it says I enjoy running because it makes me feel happy. Or it might say spending time with kids. Well, I haven't been around the kids the last few days, I've been working. So what it does is it's a constant reminder of what gives me purpose. So purpose, a lot of people think comes from external sources. It actually comes from what's in your heart, what makes you tick, what makes you happy. So the first thing I would suggest is to write down a list of things, not too many, things that really make you feel alive and happy and joyful, that give you meaning, and then do more of it. Shift your schedule, reset those priorities, and make sure that you are doing more of what makes you happy. Eventually that sadness, that depression will kind of fade away because you're doing things that make you feel alive, and that woe is me mentality kind of just goes away. One last thing is to have proper perspective on life and remember how fortunate we are to be living in this beautiful world and knowing how many people are not here. Billions upon billions have lived and died, and now it's our time. So whenever I feel down about myself, I get a proper perspective and I realize that all these people are long gone, never to live again, and here I am, wasting my day with this type of attitude, woe is me. And that needs to be quelched, that needs to be gotten over quickly. Because any second our time could end here. This beautiful world will close our eyes to it forever. So in my opinion, each day, each hour, each second, each season is crucial to our happiness. So think about your distant relatives or even recent relatives that have died recently and what they would be doing if they could look upon you now and say, hey, you have life in you, you have the energy, you have this opportunity to be happy. I don't have that. Get off your butt and get living because life is short and soon you might be here next to me. So enjoy this nature, enjoy this sadness and the sorrow and everything in between. The ups and downs of that nature, the ups and downs of that roller coaster ride. Appreciate the lows because with every low comes a high, and the same thing with the highs. We're on a high, expect a low again. It's going to go up and down. But this perspective has kept me very healthy in the mindset and awareness that life is short and that I must not waste it in self-pity. I must not waste a day anymore. No more of this. I must be happy and think about my ancestors and what I need to do to make them proud. And again, make that list of purpose in life and do more of it. And that should eventually bring you some long-term happiness, some peace of mind, and a new whole sense of direction in your life.